Glenn, so when you're drinking our tap water here in Southern Nevada, what comes to mind?
What is that taste?
It's probably the first question on the top of your head. It's not a lot of good. The taste smells a little weird. It's hard as heck. By the way, there's chlorine in it. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. Well, you can either live with that or you could do something about it.
Yes, and independent water consultant Dirk Chamberlain is here to help us do something about it and help you become a doer when it comes to refreshing water. Hello, Dirk.
Hi, JJ. Hi, Sean.
It's great to have you, buddy.
So great to have you here. You know, the water here in Las Vegas, it has a particular taste. And I dare
mean, we're
say
glad to
smell.
have water still. That's good.
Yes,
but
we are. No,
we
certainly
prefer
we are.
it tastes better.
We are lucky to have water. I buy a lot of bottled water. I also hang over the side of my pool with a toothbrush and try to scrape off the lime deposits.
Isn't that lovely? Oh.
Well, I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Can you help us out?
I sure can. I sure can. You know what? You're right. The water here in Las Vegas tastes terrible. I don't think anybody likes it. Yeah. So what do? You run to the store, you buy case after case of bottled water, you bring it home, you stuff your refrigerator with it, and you know, it doesn't solve all your problems. And you know what? You don't need to read about the dangerous stuff in our water here in the news or see it on TV. You know, the bad taste is the proof that there's something in our water that shouldn't be there, because water without contaminants doesn't have any taste at all. Yeah. And smell is even more proof, because water without contaminants doesn't have any smell. Yeah. So you know there's something bad in there. And who doesn't struggle, like you said, Jay, who doesn't struggle with hard water deposits around faucets, fixtures, swimming pools, things like that? But do you know what's responsible for most of the bad taste and bad smell?
Dirk, help us.
Yes, what? No, tell us.
Mostly it's the chlorine that they add. That's responsible for the bad taste, the bad smell. And you know what? What's ironic is the very chemical, chlorine, that they put in our water to make it safe is probably the most dangerous stuff in there.
See, I remember growing up as a kid, going over my friend's house at the pool. Oh, sorry, we put so much chlorine in it, can't go inside. Why are they putting chlorine inside the stuff we're drinking?
You know why? I'll tell very simply, Sean. Chlorine is not the most efficient or the most effective way to disinfect our water. It's just the cheapest. So that's why they put it in our water.
But it's terrible for us, you're saying.
It is. It is. But you know, the government is putting it in, so they're not gonna say we can't put it in anymore.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. Can we get back to my conversation about leaning over my pool and scrubbing the lime off the side? Because it's a lot of work, you know.
Yeah. Well, this all seems like it's saving a pain in the back, because you have to lean over and clean the scrubbing. You got to lean over and get the water. You have to lean over and get the salt pellets.
How about the shower? Scrubbing the shower. Yeah, and the baths.
Yep.
Why do we have to do that?
Yeah.
Because the hardness in our water, the calcium and magnesium, which, by the way, it gets a bad rap, because calcium and magnesium are healthy things. We're supposed to have it. It's supposed to be in our water. But other water systems take it out and replace it with salt, or, you know, what. Does that sound like a good idea?
Obviously not.
No.
So this is where this product comes in and not only helps our water system, but helps our back.
Well, and you know, one of the most important things it does, Sean, is it takes the chlorine out of our water.
Yeah.
And you know what? People who've been exposed to chlorinated water, and chlorine has been linked to heart disease, senility, cancer, all kinds of things. In fact, exposure to chlorinated water at some point, not your whole life, but at some point in your life, increases your risk of getting cancer by 93%. Wow. And you know what? The EPA says that we Americans are exposed to 300 to 600 times the levels of chlorine that they think are safe.
Wow.
And guess where 2/3 of it comes from?
The water that the EPA overlooks?
You'd think. But you know what?
I think that's called irony. Yes.
Yeah, that is irony. But you know what? We get 2/3 of our exposure to chlorine in the bath or a shower, because our skin absorbs it 6 times faster through our skin than if we were to drink it.
Wow.
Okay, and this is very interesting, because what you are talking about today is a whole water system?
Yes.
So that means it purifies the water in the entire house.
Exactly.
It's not just under the kitchen sink.
Exactly.
Which is important.
Exactly, JJ.
Okay.
And that's what makes this system different. So if you hate the taste of our Las Vegas water, you're tired of carrying cases of bottled water, you're tired of buying water softeners.
Oh my God, yes.
You're tired of scrubbing your pool with, you know,
a toothbrush.
Right, a toothbrush.
Dirk, that's what I do.
Yeah, yeah. If you're tired of doing all that, it's probably time you start thinking about getting a whole house water system that cleans all the water before it gets into your family. And the best one I found is one I brought along from H2O Concepts.
So what makes this H2O Concepts water system different than the others?
You know what, Sean? It's the only system like it of its kind on the planet. It gives you great tasting water at every faucet, so you'll never buy another case of bottled water. It takes the chlorine and contaminants out of every shower in your home, so you're not showering in it anymore. And you know what? One of the great things, it doesn't use salt. So you're not pouring bags and bags of water softener salt into the thing. And you know what? Since it doesn't use salt, your skin feels cleaner. It doesn't feel all slippery and slimy like it does when you take a bath or shower in softened water.
Yes, that feeling. Do I still have soap on me?
You literally have to go over yourself with a towel a few more times because you still feel greasy.
And you know what? You still don't get all salt off. That salt is on your skin all day.
Wow.
So,
interesting.
You know.
So let's get down to brass tacks and the taste.
Yeah, we would like to try this.
With water, it's all about taste. Now, this is actually Las Vegas tap water after it's been through one of these systems.
I'm a water snob.
Okay.
I'll have you know.
Oh, Sean. Give us a taste test. Tell us what you think.
It tastes like water. See, unlike the stuff that comes out of my tap, which doesn't necessarily taste like this.
And that's what you get out of every faucet in your home. That's what you get out of the shower. And you know what? You know what else the beautiful thing is? You never run out.
Yeah.
You'll never.
How often do we have to change the filter on this?
Maintenance.
Sean, once that's installed in your home, there's nothing to do for 10 years. You don't have to touch it for 10 years. There's no salt to add, no filters to change. You know, it comes with a 10-year warranty. It's the best warranty in the business. You know why? Because H2O Concepts is so confident. It's been tested and certified by more independent laboratories than any other system on the market, so you know it does what they say it's going to do.
Absolutely. We have 15 seconds left. Great offer for the first 20 callers.
For the first 20 callers, if you call and say you saw it on the Morning Blend, you'll get a $600 discount. There's free standard installation, and their financing package is available to fit any budget OAC, so there's no reason not to get a great deal on the best water system on them.
Call now and mention you saw Dirk on the show.
There we go. And if you have back pain, we might have just fixed the back pain too. Dirk, it's great having you.
Sean, thank you. Thank you, JJ.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
If you can't stand the taste of your water, it's time to finally do something about it. H2O Concepts will make you love your water again. Let's make our water great again. For more information, just head to the website on your screen. Phone number's there as well. They're a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.